15 mind-blowing facts about Thailand, the world's most unique country. Travel documentary. What if I told you there's a country where every Monday, millions of people wear yellow, not for fashion, but as a tribute to a beloved king? Or that before you watch a movie in the cinema, everyone stands in silence, not for the film, but for a royal anthem honoring the monarchy? No, this isn't some historical kingdom frozen in time. This is modern-day Thailand, and that's just the beginning. In the next few minutes, we're going to take you deep into a Thailand you may think you know, but don't. We'll uncover hidden tribes in the northern hills where women stretch their necks with brass coils as a symbol of beauty. We'll glide through rivers lit by thousands of floating krathongs and look up at skies shimmering with lanterns. We'll show you why Thailand is called the Land of Smiles and what lies behind those smiles. So buckle up. This isn't just travel. This is a cultural deep dive into one of the world's most unique, most misunderstood, and most enchanting countries. And trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll never see Thailand the same way again. Number 15. The heart of Southeast Asia. Welcome to Thailand, a country as vibrant as it is full of surprises. Stretching over 513,000 square kilometers, Thailand is about the size of France, yet packs in tropical islands, mountain jungles, and mega-cities all in one. But here's something few travelers realize. Thailand is quietly shrinking. In 2024, births dropped below 500,000 for the first time since 1949. The fertility rate? Just 1.0, even lower than Japan. It's a major shift that could reshape the country's future, as fewer young people support an aging population. Then there's Bangkok, the capital with the world's longest name. Yes, 169 characters long. Locals call it Krung Thep, but don't let the poetic name fool you. This is a city of contrasts. Golden temples sit beside rooftop bars, and monks walk past luxury malls. I once spoke to Somchai, an old mechanic in Bangkok's Chinatown. His tiny garage was tucked behind tangled power lines and faded murals. When I asked why he stayed, he simply said, "Here, I feel time slow down." That line, it stuck with me. Thailand isn't just a destination, it's a cultural tightrope, balancing ancient traditions with global change. And in 2025, that balance is more delicate than ever. So here's my question for you. Have you ever been to a country that surprised you completely, where the beauty went far beyond the surface? Let's talk in the comments. This is ACT Travel Documentary, where stories travel farther than maps. Number 14. Thailand's uncolonized history. There's something deeply fascinating about Thailand that sets it apart from nearly every other country in Asia. While its neighbors fell under the control of colonial empires, Britain in Burma, France in Laos and Cambodia, Thailand, then known as Siam, stood its ground. It was never colonized by a Western power. Not once. That wasn't luck. It was strategy. During the height of European expansion in the 19th and early 20th centuries, Siamese kings, particularly King Mongkut, Rama IV, and his son, King Chulalongkorn, Rama V, understood that survival meant adaptation. Instead of resisting Western influence outright, they leaned into it. They modernized the military, overhauled the legal system, built railways, embraced science and education, and even sent royal family members abroad to learn Western governance firsthand. This signaled to colonial powers that Siam was not a land of chaos or stagnation. It was a nation that was organized, diplomatic, and open to reform. on its own terms. Thailand also skillfully played Britain and France against each other, acting as a neutral buffer zone between their Southeast Asian colonies. This diplomatic balancing act was no small feat. It meant giving up certain territories, like Laos and parts of Cambodia, to avoid full-scale invasion. A calculated sacrifice to preserve the heart of the kingdom. Today, that independence is a core source of national pride. In 2025, you'll still hear Thais speak proudly of how their country was never colonized. It's not just history, it's identity. According to the Thai Ministry of Foreign Affairs, this legacy of sovereignty has directly influenced Thailand's modern diplomacy and cultural resilience. The country's political stance in regional organizations like ASEAN continues to be shaped by its history of independent decision-making, and it shows in how Thailand maintains friendly relations with both the US and China without falling into the shadow of either. But here's what makes it truly mind-blowing. Despite being surrounded by centuries of colonial extraction and Western domination, Thailand has preserved its language, its monarchy, its Buddhist traditions, and its cultural core. Over 90% of the population still practices Theravada Buddhism, and the Thai script, derived from Old Khmer in the 13th century, remains untouched by Latinization, unlike in Vietnam or the Philippines. Is it any wonder why the Thai people walk with such a quiet confidence? That sense of cultural rootedness? It's not accidental, it's earned. So next time you're walking through the Grand Palace in Bangkok or visiting a small hill tribe in Chiang Mai, remember, you're standing in one of the only countries in Asia that was never taken, only ever chosen its own path. What do you think makes a nation truly independent? Its laws, its borders, or the spirit of its people? Number 13. National Pride. Daily Anthem Rituals. Every day in Thailand, something remarkable happens. At exactly 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., cities pause, buses halt, pedestrians stop mid-step. Even street vendors freeze, hands still hovering over hot woks. For 60 seconds, the national anthem plays, and the nation stands in silence. This isn't forced, it's not law, it's pride. A quiet, collective moment of respect that threads through daily life like incense in a temple breeze. Step into any Thai cinema before a film begins, and you'll witness something even more symbolic. The royal anthem plays, and everyone rises, strangers, tourists, children, all standing tall in tribute to the monarchy. It's not a performance, it's a ritual. And in that stillness, you sense something deeper. A culture built on reverence, not rules. In a world constantly in motion, why does an entire country choose to stop? Twice a day, every day? Is it tradition, patriotism, or something else entirely? According to a 2024 poll by the Thailand Social Trends Institute, over 85% of Thai citizens believe these daily rituals strengthen national identity. Even among Gen Z, often perceived as more global than national, 7 out of 10 said they see the anthem as a reminder of unity, not control. For travelers, it's both unexpected and moving. Imagine rushing through a crowded market when suddenly time stops. You freeze, heart pounding, unsure what's happening. And then you understand you're part of something bigger, if only for a minute. This moment, simple but profound, reveals a truth about Thailand that we'll uncover throughout this travel documentary. Respect here isn't just taught, it's lived. So tell us, have you ever experienced a moment where an entire place paused in unison? Would it make you feel out of place or part of something greater? Let us know in the comments and keep watching The surprises are just beginning. Number 12. Ram Thai, Thailand's royal dance. In a world of viral dance trends and 15-second reels, there's a dance in Thailand that has stood still for centuries. It's called Ram Thai, and it moves at the pace of memory, slow, deliberate, mesmerizing. At first glance, it seems simple, but every hand gesture, every tilt of the head carries generations of history, royalty, and ritual. This isn't a performance, it's poetry in motion. Rooted in the royal courts of Ayutthaya and Sukhothai, Ram Thai was once reserved for kings, queens, and sacred ceremonies. Dancers train for years to master the precision of each movement, the way fingers bloom like lotus petals, or eyes shift softly in rhythm with ancient melodies played on pifat ensembles. In 2025, it's still performed at national events, royal anniversaries, and Buddhist festivals across the country, living proof that grace never goes out of style. Today, Ram Thai has stepped beyond palace walls. Cultural centers in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Phuket now offer workshops where curious travelers can learn the basics, not just the moves, but the stories behind them. In fact, Thailand's Ministry of Culture reported a 23% increase in Ram Thai tourism workshops in early 2025, driven by younger visitors seeking deeper cultural experiences beyond temples and street food. Watching it live, you start to notice something. It's not just a dance, it's a language, a slow, silent conversation between performer and audience, and between Thailand's past and its present. And here's the real beauty. You don't need to understand Thai to feel it. That elegance, that reverence, that quiet power, it transcends words. So let me ask you, when was the last time you saw a dance that made you feel calm? Would you try dancing Ram Thai, or would you be too afraid of getting it wrong? Let us know in the comments. And keep watching. There's more to Thailand than meets the eye. Number 11. Phi Ta Khon, the Ghost Festival of Dan Sai. In Thailand, even the festivals feel like something out of a dream, or maybe a well-plotted spiritual fantasy. Picture this. You're walking through a quiet mountain town in Loei province, and suddenly you're surrounded by towering, colorful figures with haunting smiles and wild eyes. Welcome to Phi Ta Khon, the Ghost Festival of Dan Sai. Held every summer, this 3-day celebration blurs the line between the living and the spirit world. Locals don elaborately painted masks and costumes that are equal parts comical and chilling, dancing through the streets in what feels like a Buddhist-inspired Mardi Gras. It all traces back to the tale of Prince Vesendorn, believed to be a past incarnation of the Buddha, whose homecoming was so joyous that even the spirits came to celebrate. In April 2025, local officials reported that festival attendance had surpassed 40,000 for the first time, with a rising number of younger Thai travelers seeking a deeper cultural connection. And they're not just spectators, they're joining in, painting masks, marching with the spirits, making the festival feel alive in a whole new way. Number 10. Loei Krathong and Yipeng, the Twin Light Festivals. But if Phi Ta Khon is wild and loud and chaotic, then November's Loei Krathong and Yipeng are its poetic twin. On the night of the 12th full moon, rivers across Thailand glow with floating krathongs, tiny, hand-decorated banana leaf baskets carrying candles, incense, and private wishes. Meanwhile, up in Chiang Mai, the skies fill with paper lanterns as far as the eye can see. It's not just beautiful, It's deeply personal. I remember speaking with a woman from Bangkok in 2024 who told me she wrote her late father's name on the lantern she released. "It's how I send him light," she said, tears in her eyes. That's the power of this festival. It lets people let go of pain, of mistakes, of things they're ready to release. In a time when the world often feels heavy, Thailand offers a ritual of emotional lightness. According to the Tourism Authority of Thailand, Yipang alone is expected to attract over 130,000 visitors in 2025, many of whom come not for Instagram, but for a moment of stillness in the sky. So here's my question for you. If you had one thing to send into the river or one message to float into the sky, what would it be? A goodbye? A fresh start? A promise? Share it in the comments below. Because on Ashti Travel Documentary, we don't just talk about places. We talk about what they make us feel. And in Thailand, the festivals don't just light up the night. They illuminate something inside us too. Number 9. Culinary treasures loved worldwide. If there's one thing Thailand has truly mastered, it's the art of flavor. Thai cuisine isn't just food. It's a sensory language, a balancing act between spicy, sour, salty, sweet, and umami that hits you all at once. And somehow makes perfect sense. On every street corner, in every night market, and even in Michelin-starred restaurants, Thailand tells its story through food. And that's why its dishes have become culinary ambassadors worldwide. Start with Tom Yum, a fiery, fragrant soup that combines shrimp, lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, and chili. It's not just a meal, it's a wake-up call in a bowl. Or som tam, the crunchy, spicy green papaya salad that's pounded to perfection with mortar and pestle. It's messy, loud, and absolutely addictive. Craving comfort? Try Gaeng Kea Wan Gai, the green curry that wraps chicken, eggplant, and sweet basil in a coconut milk hug. And for a quick lunch, Khao Pad, Thailand's version of fried rice, always comes with a wedge of lime and cool cucumber slices. Small touches, big flavor. And of course, there's the drink that has crossed borders faster than any airline, Thai milk tea. Rich, orange-tinted, impossibly sweet, and poured over crushed ice. In 2025, this drink alone fuels a growing market of over 300 million USD worldwide, according to Thailand's Ministry of Commerce, with cafes in the US, Japan, and Europe replicating the original street-style brew. But the real joy? It's in the local experience. I remember sitting on a plastic stool in Chiang Mai, watching steam rise from a wok while a grandmother stirred noodles with the speed of a DJ. She handed me my plate of pad thai without a word, just a smile. And that's when it hit me. Thai food isn't just about taste, it's about care, about presence, about culture passed through generations, one dish at a time. So let me ask you, what was the one dish that made you fall in love with a country? Was it a street snack, a family meal, or something you couldn't even pronounce? Tell us in the comments. And if you've never tried Thai food before, start here. Because in this travel documentary, we're not just exploring places, we're tasting the soul of Thailand, one spoonful at a time. Number 8. The long-necked Kayan women, northern Thailand. High up in the misty hills of Mae Hong Son, northern Thailand, lives a community that turns heads, literally. The Kayan women, often referred to as long-necked, are known for wearing stacks of brass coils around their necks from a young age. But it's not about deformity or illusion. It's about beauty, tradition, and identity. The longer the coil, the greater the grace, or so the belief goes. In 2025, efforts led by Thai cultural preservation boards are focusing on reframing the narrative around the Cayenne. These women are not a tourist attraction. They're living heritage, with entire livelihoods built around weaving, farming, and passing down oral histories. Tourists still visit, but now more are coming through ethical village programs that prioritize cultural exchange over voyeurism. Number 7. Vibrant Bangkok. Old temples meets modern luxury. There's Bangkok, the capital that never stops moving and somehow never forgets where it came from. On one side, you've got Wat Arun, the iconic riverside temple, with its towering 82-meter prang sparkling in the sun, covered in porcelain mosaics like a jewel rising from the river. Just 4 kilometers away, and only a ferry ride apart, is Icon Siam, Thailand's most luxurious shopping mall. Inside, you'll find Apple stores and gold-leafed shrines, 5-star food courts and silk boutiques, all under one glass and marble roof. This is the paradox of Bangkok, the sacred and the high-end, ancient chants echoing across the river while fashion shows take place under LED ceilings. In 2025, Bangkok ranked as the 7th most visited city in the world, according to Euromonitor International, yet it still manages to keep moments of quiet reverence tucked between its expressways and skyscrapers. And maybe that's what makes it unforgettable. 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. All of it unmistakably Thai. Number 6. The power of color and the monarchy. In Thailand, colors aren't just a matter of style, they're a way of life. Every Monday, walk down the street and you'll see it. A sea of yellow shirts, worn proudly by people of all ages. It's not a fashion trend, it's a tribute. Yellow is the color of Monday, the day King Bhumibol Adulyadej was born. And even years after his passing, Thais continue this ritual out of deep respect, not obligation. It's a quiet kind of patriotism, stitched into fabric. School children are taught the color of each weekday as early as kindergarten. Red for Sunday, yellow for Monday, pink, green, orange, blue, purple. Each day has its shade. Each shade has its spirit. This vibrant code isn't just aesthetic. It's rooted in Buddhist astrology, cultural symbolism, and the monarchy's enduring presence. Number 5. Thai women. Graceful, independent, respected. But if color is how Thailand honors its past, then its women are shaping the future, boldly, gracefully, and unapologetically. In 2025, women in Thailand hold more leadership roles than almost anywhere else in Asia. According to a McKinsey Thailand study, 40% of executives are women, far outpacing the global average of 24%. They're CEOs, CFOs, startup founders, and yes, street vendors, artists, and university deans. I once met a woman named Sirin in Chiang Rai, a former banker turned eco-lodge owner who now teaches digital literacy to girls in rural villages. Success used to mean a corner office in Bangkok, she told me. Now, it means giving back. Her story isn't rare. It's a reflection of something larger, a generation of Thai women who are educated, empowered, and global-minded, yet still deeply connected to their roots. And let's not forget what the world already loves about Thai women: their poise, their emotional intelligence, and that unmistakable Thai smile that somehow feels both calming and inviting. But here's the twist. Beneath that gentle exterior is a backbone of steel. Number 4. Thailand's ethnic mosaic. Thailand isn't just one country, it's a mosaic of over 70 ethnic groups, each with their own language, rituals, and rhythms of life. From the Karen and Hmong Hill tribes in the misty north, to the Malay Muslim communities in the deep south, and the vibrant Thai-Chinese population, now about 14% of the total, this cultural richness isn't hidden, it's woven into everyday life. In places like Chiang Rai, Mae Hong Son, and Patani, you'll find elders still teaching traditional weaving, kids speaking 2 or 3 languages, and food that tastes like nowhere else on Earth. As of 2025, Thailand has officially recognized over 62 ethnic minority groups, according to Minority Rights Group International, a move that not only honors heritage, but opens access to education, land rights, and preservation funding. I remember meeting an Aka elder in a village near Doi Tung who told me, "Our weaving isn't just cloth, it's memory." That sentence stuck with me, because in Thailand, identity isn't singular, it's shared, layered, and alive. Number 3. Thailand legalizes same-sex marriage, 2025. But what makes Thailand truly stand out in this travel documentary is how it balances deep tradition with bold progress. On January 23, 2025, Thailand made history as the first country in Southeast Asia to legalize same-sex marriage. With the passing of the Marriage Equality Act, LGBTQ+ couples now have the same legal rights as any other, from joint adoption to hospital decision-making to inheritance. This isn't just a legal shift, it's a cultural turning point. According to the Bangkok Post, the new law is expected to bring in 4 million more LGBTQ+ tourists annually, generating an estimated $2 billion for the Thai economy. But more than numbers, it's about dignity. One couple I interviewed in Chiang Mai said simply, "We don't have to hide anymore." Number 2. The cost of living paradise. What if I told you there's still a place on this planet where you can live comfortably, I mean really comfortably, on under $1,000 a month? That place is Thailand. And in 2025, it's not just a backpacker's dream anymore. It's become a magnet for remote workers, retirees, and creatives looking to trade high rent for high quality of life. Let's break it down. In Bangkok, you can rent a 1-bedroom apartment for around $400 to $500 a month. Move north to Chiang Mai, and you'll find cozy studios for as low as $220. Street food, still a miracle. Full meals for $1.50 to $2, packed with flavor you can't replicate anywhere else. Groceries come in at around $180 a month for a single person. Add in a gym membership, public transport, and the occasional Grab ride, and you're still under $1,000. And here's the thing, it's not just about affordability, it's about value. A $25 dental cleaning, a $30 monthly transit pass that actually works, a healthcare system praised for being both modern and accessible. In fact, as of April 2025, Thailand has risen to number 2 on International Living's list of best countries to retire, just behind Portugal. Number 1, the land of smiles. But cost of living is only part of the story. What really makes Thailand unforgettable is the people. Locals don't just tolerate visitors, they embrace them. There's a reason they call it the land of smiles. It's not just good marketing, it's a way of life. You'll hear it in the phrase, "Mai Pen Rai," meaning don't worry about it or let it go. This isn't passive, it's powerful. It reflects a deeper cultural code, grace over conflict, empathy over ego. In a 2023 survey by the Tourism Authority of Thailand, 80% of travelers said hospitality was the #1 reason they'd return. Not the beaches, not the temples, the people. From sacred rituals and breathtaking festivals to vibrant markets and progressive values, Thailand isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to feel. So, which of these 15 facts blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening journeys from around the globe. This is ACT Travel Documentary, where stories travel farther than maps.